What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack, and everybody, welcome in. I gotta fix my camera here. There we go. Let me fix the layout. Sorry, there we go. Welcome in. I forgot to change the background. Oh, it's supposed to say week 3 recap, but it says week 3 starts it. We'll leave it at that. I'm not even gonna mess with it right now. Big Draft Energy in the building. What is good? Welcome in from your show, my man. What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack? What's good? Nice show, man. That was good.
Thank you. I wish I had time for the waiver wire video, but we got it out to our dedicated followers and members. And shout out to everybody who came over from the Big Draft Energy stream on the raid.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Sleazebomb here. Co-host, partner with Big Draft Energy. We do everything fantasy football together. What we're going to do here in this episode is we are going to cover every single game, the hits, the misses we did within an hour here, hopefully. If you guys have any Monday Night Football questions, we're also going to look at some pick-em tickets we like at the end. And I have a spicy one. I like your 8 play, too. I think that one has a chance of hitting. Nice little 100x'er.
I think the only one that has me worried there is my hatred for Jared Goff, if you know what I mean.
The interception?
Yeah, my hatred for Jared Goff may spoil that ticket, but I love that ticket.
I do. What's up, Shadow? What's up? I think Laporta has a monster night tonight. Bone says, what y'all got to score longest touchdown tonight? Who got to score the longest touchdown tonight? I'm going Rashad Bateman.
I like
Bateman TD.
I like Bateman bounce back game too. I like it too, man.
He's been too quiet for too long with that big contract.
Yeah, man. I like that call. I like that call a lot, Sleaze.
But so we're gonna kick it off here with the I don't want to say it. The Browns Packers 13-10 win. The absolute shatter of everybody and their hopes and dreams for their survivor pools, man. You were one of them too. You went down on that one too.
I went down in 5 survivor leagues on that one.
So in the game, takeaways from the game, man. Quinshon Judkins looked like the best rookie running back in this class. It was unbelievable. His yards after contact, I think, was 75 out of like his 90 yards. The man is a freaking freight train. I thought that Matthew Golden would explode in this game and the Packers would pass the ball. I think we're at a point now where you got to watch out for the Cleveland Brown defense every matchup you have. I mean, it's pretty scary. That defense was after Jordan Love like crazy. They get him next week? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Tucker Kraft played hurt. He didn't do much. I didn't really like him as a start in that game, but we kind of said it's Tucker Kraft. You have to start him because he's an athletic freak, but he didn't look himself. Josh Jacobs still looked good against the run. He still got the touches, but he didn't get a lot of yards. He didn't get the touchdown record either. Jordan Love didn't hit any bombs. And the interesting thing is that the Browns did not use a different running back at all. One freaking carry for Dylan Sampson. It was all Quinshon Judkins. So that has me like wondering, like, man, is there even like a 3-headed monster there? Or is this just the Quinshon Judkins show?
It's easy to say that we like Quinshon Judkins, but this makes me a little bit more bullish on buying low on Dylan Sampson because I didn't think we'd get another buy low window on Dylan Sampson. So I like that.
Any other takes you got from this game?
Matthew Golden got a little bit of uptick in usage, which I like, and he has the best matchup in football this upcoming week. So I love Matthew Golden.
I know the Dallas Cowboys. He better absolutely go nuclear. What's up, George? What's cracking? Dude, me and I'll save that story for the end. We did a $530 head-to-head draft on accident, guys. It was hella funny. What's up, Raven? Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome in. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Green Bay, Dallas next week. I think this is going to be a shootout game. I hope it is. I hope Matthew Golden pops there. It was just one of those aberration week 3 games, man.
Yeah, anything that could go wrong did go wrong. It was pretty repulsive.
Dude, they were just blowing through the Packers line with ease, man. It was wild. On to the Colts Tennessee Titans game, dude. Vanilla Vic, Danny D, the Magic Man. He's for real, dude. The Colts look good. And if you went back to your draft today at the 101, Jonathan Taylor would be the 101 pick right now through 3 weeks. The guy was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I never said he wasn't good. I was just afraid of the injury. We're 3 weeks in.
Do I get an apology?
You get an apology for now. He looks amazing. Okay. We'll see if he makes it. He makes it.
All right, don't put that evil on me, Ricky.
Michael Pittman looks like the guy. He got the most targets. You get an apology for Michael Pittman. Okay. I thought Josh Downs would have a good game here because Tyler Warren was down, but they didn't need to pass it. They just fucking gave it to JT all day.
It was always Michael Pittman.
The interesting thing, though, for the Colts is they don't have a receiver all year with 10 targets in one game, which is spicy. And they've been passing like crazy. On the Colts side, and interesting, you had Alex Pierce go down too. Hopefully we get a little Adonai Mitchell, maybe. My guy. I want to see Adonai Mitchell get out there a little more. He's so good, dude. He's just in the wrong spot. Dustin Stone, what's up? Bryce Lung, would you trade Genty, Ricky, and JCM for Bucky and Ladd?
Isn't that TikTok kid?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Dude, I think I would take this.
Would you trade Genty, Ricky, and JCM for Bucky and Ladd?
Yeah. I don't like Genty's situation at all. I don't like Ricky with Jennings and you coming back, and I don't like JCM. He's not the lead back for the Commanders at all.
Is this you conceding on Genty as well?
I mean, you have to at this point. The guy's getting 1.8 yards per carry.
Because that offensive line is dirt bad, right?
Terrible.
Who was saying that all off season?
All off season.
I said that offensive line was putrid, and it was. You know what? I realized today I had an epiphany. I am shooting almost 100% on my fades. It's the guys who I'm like super bullish on that are not fucking matching that energy.
Not hitting.
My fades, I'm shooting at 100% on my fades. It's the guys who I'm so bullish on that I'm just like, what the fuck? So,
I mean, it's Calvin Ridley too. I mean, looking at the Tennessee Titans side, this guy's getting volume. It looks like he's just disengaged. Like he's not trying, or I don't know if his confidence is shot. He's getting 8 targets a game and he can't get a damn catch.
Calvin Ridley is a late bloomer historically. If you looked at his performances coming back from the suspension, he has been a late bloomer. So I think he's a good buy low stash option right now if you can afford him.
I mean, the matchup was great. The game script was great.
He'll be legitimate in your fantasy football playoffs, but he's a slow ramp up. He is a little bit older too, for what it's worth.
Yeah, he's 30. Tony Pollard falls into the end zone on a PI call. Great. Another one of those TDs. He gets that. Tony Pollard didn't look good. 16 carries. He was not getting through any holes that the Colts were having. It was very ugly. Definitely sell high window on Tony Pollard. Chigga Conquo, I told you he's going to be a nice little splash tight end 2 play. He hits 5 for 66. And Ayamanor gets the garbage time TD, and we're like, sit Ayamanor. So obviously we missed on that one. Bones says so many crazy dudes.
I said
nine TDs.
I said start A.O. Manor.
Started as a flex play in that one. I didn't like A.O. Manor or Franklin, but he hit it.
Franklin I didn't like at all. A.O. Manor I loved.
I think there was 9 defensive TDs. The corner from the Minnesota Vikings, Bones, got like what they say on the show, the first ever 99.9 ranking in a single game in NFL history since PFF has started, which is pretty sick. And of course, a bunch of people dropped the Vikings defense for like the Falcons, and it just backfired hard. AJ, what's up, my man? PSU, would you trade BTJ for Judkins and Jameson Williams? Any trade that has the name Jameson Williams in it, I will not do. I do not want that nightmare decision of Jameson Williams. That's just me. I would like to get Judkins, but I'm not doing that trade. Your wide receivers are J.C. Pickens, BTJ, running backs are Pollard, A-Chain, and Henderson. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'd try to move Pollard though before I'd move BTJ. What's up, Quincy? Who to pick up off the waivers for pure upside PPR? Dude, it's oof. What kind of league? It's like an 8-man league where Benson and Scatterbo are on the waiver wire?
Both?
I'm going. Oh, man. I think I'm going Scatterbo over Benson if he's there. I like both though. I really do. Benson has a great schedule moving ahead. He's looked good. I'd say you could spend 100% fab on both of them and you're fine. But I go Scat by a little bit.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. Yes, Caleb Williams is the top 10 quarterback the rest of the way, for the rest of the season. I don't care about the matchup. I don't care about anything. Once Ben Johnson gets that shit clicking, it looked nice. I know it was Dallas and it's easy, but he brings rushing upside that looks good too. And Luther Burden, the world finally got to see the Birdman get loose. He's nasty, bro.
Honestly, I thought that was going to be all DJ Moore, but I knew it was not going to be all Odunze. That's for sure.
This is a good one right here. And how do we feel about T. Higgins the rest of the way? And you loved T. Higgins last week, and it's fucking absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I like him as a buy low candidate.
With Browning?
You want to look at the implied point totals, right? They have the 4th most favorable schedule when it comes to implied point totals. And that team is going to have to get right in order to compete. They are still 2-1. And Jake Browning, God bless his soul, one thing he does do is he throws the ball at a very high level, but he also throws the ball at another team. Best case scenario, they get James Winston. Regardless, this is the lowest you're going to be able to get T. Higgins at, and I'm all in on buying low on T. Higgins. I still have A.J. Brown ranked way higher than T. Higgins, like you should have, but it's too early. It's too early for a victory lap in that situation. But I will say that he's definitely a fantastic buy low option.
Man, I feel like with Jake Brown and they're doomed. They have to go for Jameis Winston. They have to go for Kirk. They have to go for Russell Wilson. Something. I mean, Jake Brown looked awful, man.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, depends on the buy low. I would say, Shadow. Like, what are you looking for deal wise? Because whoever owns the fucking Bengals right now, or Jamar Chase or Higgins, they are in a panic. So it is time to pounce on that if you can. But it just depends on what your roster is. Quincy says, rank these rest of the season PPR: Pittman, London, Tet, Pittman for me. How would you rank that rest of the season PPR?
Yeah.
London, Tet, Pitt, I agree. 5 gifted from my guy. Thank you, brother. You'd have to do it. Do you think there's a real chance the Bears shop DJ Moore? I'm not buying any of that. No, I don't think so. Especially after the win. No. Are we just holding BTJ? You can't sell him. You can't sell a second round pick that's getting 7 points a game. And I didn't even realize this until I saw all these tweets this week. I don't think you realize it either when you're doing the whole BTJ thing. The quarterback passing coordinator, the passing game coordinator is fucking Shane Waldron for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah,
and this guy ruins careers.
I didn't realize that for what it's worth.
Yeah, me neither.
Until you posted about it. But I still like the tutelage of Liam Cohen. When you look at what's going on with Brian Thomas Jr., it's bigger than football. I think he's going through some mental battles.
He's dropping balls that are wide open too. I agree.
Well, I think there is something that he's dealing with outside of football. So I pray that his life is blessed. Generally, just like as a man, I pray that whatever he's dealing with shall pass, and whatever trauma he's dealing with will pass. For my fantasy football lineups, but no, I like as a man, like very wholesomely. I pray that whatever he's dealing with is sorted and he finds peace, man.
God, it's been rough.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Bengals, all right, we're gonna get to the questions here, but we're gonna try and go to the game by game and then get to the questions and then get to our pick 'em at the end here. So Vikings, Bengals. I took the Vikings to smash, cover the points. I did not think Jake Browning would do good against this defense at all, and goddamn, they got wrecked in a half. It was absolutely horrible. I don't even know if I think that Chase Brown is a buy low anymore. Do you think so?
Yes.
Why?
Because
the usage. 3 games is enough sample size to see.
It's not because of the usage. It's because of the implied point totals and what we know he's capable of doing. Just because it hasn't clicked yet doesn't mean it's not going to click inevitably. And eventually we're going to get a guy who is going to be one of the most efficient on a per touch basis back. I didn't like Sleaze. We're not that far removed from the off season where you've drafted with me from late February till September 4th, right? You drafted with me, and I said his value is one of the most inflated values in football.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he was going like 18th.
If we were to draft again today, we're talking about somebody who's past a 6th round pick in football potentially.
Oh, right? Easy.
This is where I like him.
I get that, but here's the thing. Let me throw a monkey wrench at you, okay? For Chase Brown.
So who would you rather have rest of the season?
Hang on.
For your monkey wrench? Chase Brown, Travis Etienne.
Chase Brown.
Who would you rather have? Chase Brown, Ashton Jeanty, rest of the season.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not Ashton Dynasty, Jeanty. Just rest of the season PPR
Ashton
format.
Jeanty.
Ashton Jeanty, I'm Chase Brown, 100% because I know what to expect from him. Whereas with Ashton Jeanty, he was beating a bunch of people who worked at Amazon and a bunch of people who are now financial advisors at bank chains playing in the mountain whack. I know what Chase Brown is capable of doing because I saw him do it at the highest of levels. Who would you rather have moving forward? Chase Brown or
Trey Benson?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown or Travion
Henderson.
Chase Brown or let's think of a fucking name.
I'm waiting for the monkey wrench. I'm waiting to throw it at you.
No, I'm just trying to think of because the names that I'm mentioning, I'm saying Chase Brown over every last one.
Jordan Mason scored more points than
Jalen Warren. Chase Brown or Jalen Warren? Chase Brown or Jalen Warren?
Chase Brown. I don't trust Jalen Warren.
Chase
Caleb
Brown
Johnson.
or Jordan Mason?
Jordan Mason.
It's Chase Brown for me still.
Jordan Mason scored more points and a half than Chase Brown did in 3 games.
That's fine, but we're talking about the first 3 weeks. We're not projecting forward.
I'm projecting forward with Jordan Mason. I'm not
guy who literally fucking got the most hate for fading Chase Brown when I was the highest on Chase Brown out of all the fantasy football content creators last offseason.
I hear you. All right, you ready for this? All right, games 1 and 2, 0 running back touches. I know the Vikings blew them out, right? Okay, so I know that game script's different. 0 running back touches for any of the games there in the first 2 games for any of the Bengals running backs, right? This game in the second quarter, you saw Taj Brooks, you saw Samaje Perine. Is that a sign that
no,
the
it's
usage
not.
is not working?
It's because the game was out of hand and they wanted to conserve their guy. I mean, it's fucking common sense.
Okay, so I'm going to use that later in this show when we get to it because the game was out of hand.
Okay.
All right, let's catch up here. So any takeaways from that game besides, Chase Brown having a bad game? You get Jordan Addison back. Carson Wentz I do like as a sleeper play next week. TJ Hawkinson came alive with 5 targets or 5 catches. We kind of called that. Really no one. This Xavier Scott guy was interesting, but they blew him out of the water, so he got in there. Any other takes from that game?
Yeah, I'm excited for Jordan Addison against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Dublin.
I like that he's coming back. I think he's going to open things up. He says, where do you rank Hampton? I'm on running backs. Top 5, top 10. Is he a sell high or a hold? I'm not moving Omari and Hampton at all. No shot.
I bought him everywhere last week. And like Najee going down, God bless him with the ankle situation, the Achilles situation. I bought him everywhere last week, and he was the ultimate buy low situation because he's going to be top 10, top 5 rest of the season.
What a smash he's going to be. I'm not selling him at all. Gus Edwards coming in. Does that scare me? No, I said that on Disco. Did you take that from Disco Street when I said that? I was like, Gus Edwards is coming in. I don't think he's going to touch him. No, I was joking. I was just throwing it out because he's a free agent. Can't go for Kirko. Looking like the Falcons need him. I know. Michael Penix looked terrible. We'll get to that in a second. Crusty Dusty. Gus Edwards, baby. Sato says, I got offered Hawan for Higgins. I have McBride, and the other team is desperate for a tight end. I'm taking that. I'm taking Juwan Johnson for T. Higgins all day.
Even if you have Trey McBride.
Yeah. What? T. Higgins?
If you have, I got offered Juwan for T. Higgins. So, I think he's receiving.
Oh, no. I'm not trading. Sorry, I read it wrong. I'm not trading Higgins for Juwan. No. I would trade Juwan for Higgins. Yeah.
Keep Higgins.
Chase Brown is cooked. I think so too, man. I think so too, but we'll see. We need BDE to peep the head. I sent it to him in Discord. I sent it to his phone too. Chase Brown or Judkins, Chase Brown or ETN, Chase Brown or Pollard. I'd rather have Judkins, and then I'd rather have Chase Brown than the rest. Tony Pollard's a sell high for me right now. I got to get out now.
It's Chase Brown across the fucking map on every name that he mentioned there.
Oh, after Judkins, I don't think so, but we'll see.
No, it's yes.
So moving on to your Pats Steelers game, I'll let you break it down. Give me the takeaways from your Pats, how they choked this game away, how Drake May can't get the offense moving. What's going on here?
I literally called it to a team. I know this team, and I know the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I know if the Pittsburgh Steelers are struggling anywhere, they fix it against the Patriots if the Patriots are next up, and they were struggling defensively, and they got it right. They took the ball away from us, what was it, 5 times? 4 of them being fumbles, 1 of them being an ugly interception.
Ramondre fumbles twice. Gibson comes in, he fumbles. Next drive, Drake May fumbles. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Pretty wild. And the Pittsburgh Steelers defense was back to a top defense, and I think they're going to continue that this week against Carson Wentz in Dublin. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So why would you say they're a top defense when they're giving up 380 yards a game, which is bottom 5 in the NFL?
Because you got to look at the offenses that they faced so far. The offenses that they faced have all been legit.
The Jets?
The Jets are a legit offense.
Oh, stop it.
The Jets literally had with
Breece Hall gets his game-saving grace against the Dolphins this weekend. If he doesn't smash, I'm going to blow people apart.
Literally had with Tyrod Taylor at the helm, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a last minute
down 3 starting linemen. The Bucs were.
That's fine. Look at who they've played so far. They've played good football against legitimate defenses 2 out of 3 of their weeks. So the Jets are not a bad team. So I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have had really hard matchups because Seattle's really good at football. And the Jets are going to be a high-powered offense that are going to be able to run the ball a heck of a lot. And the Patriots offense was moving really well. The Patriots should have won that. But, the fumbles, the turnovers, like we said, I said Ramondre Stevenson, and I quote, was going to find a way to fumble away his job to Travion Henderson. The fact that Josh McDaniels gave the next touch to Antonio Gibson was one of the most offensive things I've ever seen in my life. But you know that saying, especially in basketball, because I used to play ball, the ball don't lie.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate ball don't lie moment. Like, if you fucking pass on Travion Henderson now and you still, run a committee ahead of Travion Henderson,
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Piece of shit, and you're gonna want to fucking lose football games. You're
I'm
just
gonna lose my mind.
Stupid. It's just the dumbest thing ever. The ball don't lie. Like, Josh McDaniels, get it sorted, man.
I hear you. You're getting Higgins. You're smashing that trade. That's what I thought with the way you worded it. Shadow. It said I had McBride, so I was like, yeah, smash that trade. One other takeaway I would take here, and this is legit, is Hunter Henry is a top 10 tight end for the rest of the season, guys. And he's almost, he's not sexy and you don't like the start, but fuck, his volume is insane. I mean, he just had 11 targets. He's averaging 7 targets a game, and he's the security blanket. Unless Stephon Diggs ramps up to like 90%, he's going to probably lead the freaking team in targets. So I like Hunter Henry the rest of the way. I'd take Higgins. He says, reset season. What's up, Rico Dowdle? Cuba takes him all the way down, and Rico gets the goal line carry. Don't you fucking love it, dude? Absolutely crazy. I can't stand some of these touchdowns, man. Who are some targets to try and get for Tony Pollard? So right now is your buy low window. RJ Harvey, I'm sending that trade out. I don't trust J.K. Dobbins at all to stay healthy. If you can try and, pick off Travion Henderson, I don't think you can. No. That's kind of a tough one there. Maybe Chase Brown, that owner could be getting mad at it. I'd rather have Chase Brown than him by a mile. Anyone else you could think of to throw on that list?
Xavier Worthy.
Running backs.
He said some targets to try and get for Pollard, not running backs.
Oh, I mean, you don't want a running back for a running back? Yeah, I'd go for Xavier Worthy too as well. I do like that play. You can't get Scatterbo no more. You could maybe try and get Trey Benson if we're talking running backs. Wide receivers, I'm trying to throw out that I would like to target here late.
Who crew in the house? What's up, Who Hames?
Throw it for a BTJ, man.
Fuck, you're not getting a BTJ for Tony Pollard.
Bengals could make a move. Ramondre Stevenson, Ramondre Fumbleson. Would you trade Metcalf, Javonte, and Pollard for a Mecca and Judkins? I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Absolute heartbeat right there. Flag goes fly.
Yes.
I do like Metcalf. It hasn't been there with A-Rod either way. I mean, he had a great matchup last week and barely scored. It was a great catch, but the volume wasn't there. Javonte Williams' schedule coming ahead is brutal. Tony Pollard looked terrible against a great matchup, and Spears is coming. Mecca's got no Mike Evans with the hammy, and Judkins is a fucking beast. My team with Hampton Henderson is loving week 3. 17 views, 11 likes. You better. Who Hames? What is good? Did I hear Scatterbo? If you want to hop in, Who Hames, let me know. We're just talking about the games here, going over till Monday Night Football here. God, the game I don't want to talk about, man. Rams Eagles. I throw a tweet out at halftime, and I'm like, dude, I fucking nailed this. Eagles offense sucks. The Rams go up 22 fucking points, and they start playing soft-ass fucking defense, and all of a sudden, here comes the Eagles passing game, which looked terrible all game long. So I guess I got to take that one back. They got a little second half rally going there. Puka Nacua, you might have hit that as the only guy that could chase wide receiver 1. He just needs to score a damn touchdown. I mean, his volume is insane. Learning from Devontae Adams has made him a beast. Kyren Williams, I don't want to hear any more talk about people in Kyren Williams. He should have had 3 touchdowns in that game. He looked fucking great. Blake Corum looked great. The Rams are going to be a problem. I know they lost this game, but they're going to be a Super Bowl contending team, in my opinion, if they stay healthy. Any other takes from this game besides A.J. Brown bouncing back and Jalen Hurts finally throwing over 200 yards?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts does what Jalen Hurts needs to do in order for the Philadelphia Eagles to win football games. Once again, man, if the game script requires him to air it out playing from behind, he will do so, and he will do it at the highest level you will see in football. If the game script requires him to run, check it down, or hand the fucking football off and do some QB sneaks with a tush push, then he'll do it at the very highest fucking level. Jalen Hurts
that tush push gets a false start help
Jalen
every
Hurts
fucking time, baby.
Jalen Hurts is one of the greatest quarterbacks in our modern era of
fucking
football right now. And he is one of the best examples of a fucking And I see you. IMT Rep came over from one of the advantageous posts asking a question. And he smashed
What's up, T Rep?
for you, buddy. So make sure you give this guy some love. And yeah, I'm Big Draft Energy. I'm the guy with the post. Thank you for commenting there. Thank you for coming so soon to the YouTube stream.
What's good, T Rep? How we doing? I am Anora personal week 4. I'm still not trusting I am Anora on one garbage time touchdown. Like, people look at the box score. His volume is there because Ridley's getting doubled. Ridley's definitely not a drop, and I'm not trusting I am Anora over Ricky Pascal. No shot. What do you think?
Persol is definitely the must start with a better matchup.
What's good, T-Rep? How we doing? I am Anora personal week 4. Who Hames in the building? What's good, bro?
What's up?
What'd you think of week 3? How'd it go?
Sorry, I had the sound off somewhere else. What'd you say?
I said, what'd you think of week 3? How'd you do? How'd it go?
It went good again. I cashed second in the single entry last night showdown.
Oh, on DraftKings or what?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a $5 one, so $5 into 1,100. So
look at who Hames over here.
not bad.
What do you think of the fucking Eagles, man, and their garbage time comeback? What do you think?
I mean, they played like the Eagles again. Like
Shit.
Yeah.
They played terrible till the defense got soft.
They finally played whenever they had to.
I don't know if I'm buying it yet, but I'll give them a little second half bounce back.
You ain't got to buy it, buddy, but they're definitely selling it. It
doesn't have to be pretty. Never doubt the Birds win, dude. Jeez, dude, they got another false start. If the NFL doesn't ban this fucking tush push, I'm going to lose my mind. They get 2 block kicks to save the game.
You sound like a 49ers fan. You sound like a very.
My 49ers are undefeated with half the team hurt. We're fine.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, you sound like a guy who's been hurt by the Philadelphia Eagles running the touchdown while they're blue in the face.
Quincy says, how can you want Scatabo over Benson? Tracy will be back soon. Benson potentially has that entire backfield. Benson will, but Scatabo, I don't think Tracy's going to touch him anytime soon. It says indefinitely with his shoulder, by the way, or that's the update I saw. You guys seen something else or no?
Like, I think it's shoulder, but I also think it could also be his, just based off of looking at the impact. And I'm a physiotherapist, in case anybody doesn't know, so I do have a little bit of insight. I think it's the femoris bone in his bicep that could have been impacted just based off of the angle of it, or his clavicle. Nevertheless, it looks like it's a long injury. Like, best case scenario, it's what happened to Xavier Worthy, and that's not a fantastic scenario for a running back because you are getting the ball.
Taking more hits.
Yeah, taking more hits.
Shout out to Debro on this one, dude. You saw that tweet today. Who was the offensive coordinator of the 2010 Browns when Peyton Hillis had his Madden cover? That'd be Brian Daboll. And now you got literally Cam Scatabo, Peyton Hillis 2.0 in that system. I think he looks great, man. I really do. He was running big boy runs.
I love that guy. Debro is such a beautiful man.
Andre says, I'm up 117.87. I have Gibbs left. He has Goff and Amon Ra. You are cooked, bro. You can write that L down already. Garbage time win. I call that garbage when you're down 20. Yes, I do. Fly Eagles fly. They were not in that game at all, bro. The Rams just gave that fucking game away. Turns out I have 1 share of Scatabo. It was a late night draft. I was at the end of the board, fell asleep for a bit, auto drafted 3 players. NFC Championship stings. Dude, I can't stand Jalen Hurts, man. It's not even that he beat the Niners. I just don't like his football. I don't like his quarterback mechanics, nothing. What are we doing with Lad? You can't sell, Trep. You cannot sell right now. You have to hold.
I'm buying.
You're buying. I mean, if you're, but he's owning him. You're not selling him low. You paid second round capital. You're cooked.
Just wait till the weather gets cold. Lad is going to be fucking a league winner, buddy.
Thumbs up from 2 million a cart. What's up with it? They're saying Lamb to be put on IR. They said Lamb, dude. I've seen 50 different CD Lamb updates. I've seen 4 to 6 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, week to week, week 6. I don't know what's going on there, but I think he's going to miss 2 to 3 games, in my opinion. But that's not official.
2 games. That's it. He's a tough cookie. He was trying to come back last game. It's just a high ankle sprain. He'll be back. He'll be fine.
Oh, this is a good one. Quincy says Mahomes or Caleb rest of the season. What are you going with there, Who Ames? I'm going with Caleb.
You're muted.
Yep. Can you hear me, Who?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Who are you going with?
I'm going with Mahomes because Rice is coming back.
Do you think they're going to catch him from here for the rest of the season points? I don't think so.
Yeah, I do.
I would take Caleb to outscore Patrick from here on out on the season, even when Rice comes back in week 7. It's not enough to catch him, I don't think.
Well, I mean, you have not been listening about the revenge tour. Mahomes has done everything to keep his team in the fucking game. Whereas, like, they've done anything and everything to surround Caleb Williams with talent. The moment Xavier Worthy comes back and then the moment Rashee Rice comes back, this offense is going to be the scariest offense in football. And people are going to regret disrespecting Patrick Mahomes in the revenge tour. I'm here for it.
Everybody has dominated the Cowboys. Like Russell Wilson threw for 435 yards.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Like
everybody but Jalen Hurts, but he didn't have to.
But that's all Ben Johnson needs is a little thing to click, man. I'm talking about the Eagles win being a 20-point, defense cakewalk comeback win. The Niners game was a game the whole way. We got a bullshit safety call, and then Mac Jones had to gut it out with a torn ankle and go out there and ball out. So no one believes in comebacks anymore. Like comeback wins don't exist. They got the win. I just said nothing impressed me in that game from the Eagles.
What do you mean no one believes? Literally 2 of us are saying we like Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles offense, and we expect.
Hames didn't say that. Hames did not say that. One person did.
One of us is coming up with excuses, and I say excuses like an asshole. Everybody has when they all stink, right, Sleaze? You fucking asshole, fuck. Guys, wait. We have 24 people watching, only 16 likes. Please fix that situation. The likes really helps the algorithm pick up the video. It takes 2 seconds to hit the X button on your phone, hit the like button, and then just open the chat again. And it takes 2 seconds, guys. Appreciate y'all so much.
All right, so Buccaneers, Jets. The Buccaneers literally get an unbelievable field goal block. Jets take it back. You see Aaron Glenn dancing on the sideline. I don't know if you guys saw that video where they add the song to it, where he starts doing his dance and shit. It was hella funny. What are your takeaways from the Buccaneers Jets games? I'll let you guys take it off here.
Baker is the most fun quarterback in the league to watch.
It's so weird that you said that. The video is literally in front of me and it's playing right now, like on Twitter.
The dance, it's hella funny. Yes, when he plays the music. Emeka Egbuka to the moon.
I mean, that's what I always said. I always said that Mike Evans was going to miss time with a fucking hamstring, the same lingering soft tissue issue in the hamstring. And I always said it was a Emeka Egbuka season. And I always said that Mike Evans was the worst pick in the first 3-4 rounds that you could spend at wide receiver, and Emeka Egbuka was going to outperform him. Here we are, guys. Sometimes you just got to listen to me.
It's kind of wild that Godwin is coming back now, like the week they need him. He probably won't be.
Do we know that he is?
They said that Schefter, I think, reported that him and Wirfs are supposed to play next week, and that was before last week's game.
God, they need Wirfs back so bad on that offensive line. I like how you avoided one of the takeaways. Breece Hall just fucking struggling again. I should have never apologized after week 1. I take back my apology. I know he gets Miami this week, and if he doesn't kill Miami, I'm gonna go fucking nuclear on Breece Hall.
Breece actually looked good when he had a little lane, like he had just a little crease here and there, and he exploded through it. And
he had 2 yards per carry.
If you get hit.
Name another running back non-named Bijan Robinson. Even Bijan Robinson struggled on a yards per carry basis against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rush defense. We know you don't run the football against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. His upside, like we alluded to the entire time leading up to the week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, would be with check down equity. They didn't check the ball down a heck of a lot, and they stole away usage and touches from him, and he still found a way to be somewhat fantasy football relevant. Not like the greatest play, but by no means was he a disaster. Like we saw him at his floor. Once again, if you don't like him at his floor, you don't deserve him as a ceiling.
I mean, it's 56% snaps in a game that's close. They do not think he's their guy. It's just my opinion. Why are you not playing your stud?
Thank you for the clip.
Yeah, clip it. Yeah. I mean, that's not elite RB1 usage.
It's not literally clipped. That's why I said.
Trey Benson is getting that many snaps as a backup with James Conner.
Yeah, we'll see who finishes better.
All right, one last thing here. Do you guys know who the wide receiver 6 is overall in the season? Where's Dan at? Come on in here, Dan.
Is it QJ?
No. Where's NFL DFS picks? It is motherfucking Garrett Wilson. 10 targets or 10 receptions again, 13 targets again, another touchdown.
I was like, there's no way it's Deion Coleman.
Doesn't matter who it's going to be. Garrett Wilson is always the right fucking answer. Should have drafted him everywhere, targeted him everywhere. He's going to lead the NFL in targets, just like I said. All right, moving on. Adam says got offered Jefferson and Pollard for A-Chain, T. Higgins, and Bill. Jefferson and Pollard for A-Chain, T. Higgins, and Bill. Need wide receiver help. Should I accept? Who's your other running backs?
Yes.
A-Chain, T. Higgins, and Bill?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm giving up A-Chain, man. He's top 5.
Yes. Yes. It's a completely different fucking tier. Like 3 tiers difference.
I don't know if I want Pollard.
It's still Jettas, dude.
So you take Jettas over A-Chain, T, and JCM, who could be possible RB1 for the Commanders.
Like 16 times.
I think it's Jefferson Pollard. I do think it's a fair
I don't know if I like it that much, but it's close. But man, I think A-Chain gives you a higher ceiling than Jefferson this year. But
Gibbs and Warren.
We'll see.
Fine.
The draft we did on stream, play sleeves, Dak Ferg combo with that man AJ Brown. Let's go, baby. That's what I like to see. I only made like $36 on the splashes. I can't get over the top. I keep staying in the middle. It's so funny watching Baker go through the motions.
I either win or don't cash at all.
Full send or no send. G Willie style, baby. There's Dan. There you are, bro. How's Garrett Wilson looking, dude? How's my boy looking, Dan? All that shit talking, all the bad quarterback, all the bad OC, all the bad everything. Garrett Wilson is fucking him. Who Hames? What's your strategy in the showdown captain mode? Do you captain the sleeper or the guy who's likely to finish highest? I captained Harrison Butker for the Sunday Night Football.
I mean,
and it almost hit.
I've been yelling about Scadaboo for months, so I couldn't not take him. Like, you know.
Do you do a good Adam Sandler impression? Because I feel like saying Scadaboo with an Adam Sandler impression would be phenomenal. Scadaboo.
I am horrible at all impressions. So,
oh my God.
I mean, do you guys really think that Justin Jefferson is going to light it up with Carson Wentz? Do you really?
Week 7, JJ's coming back. It might be worse, but
week
like
7.
Carson Wentz is an improvement for Justin Jefferson for what it's worth. And at the end of the day, if Jefferson spikes, and we're talking about different kinds of spikes, right?
I mean, he just had the Bengals.
A-Chain spikes, we're talking about like 25, 30 fantasy points. When Jefferson spikes, the sky is 45.
When A-Chain spikes, A-Chain scored 55 fucking fantasy points in a game.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
Jefferson's never done that.
Okay. All I'm saying is when these guys spike based off of projections, it's completely different. And when Justin Jefferson spikes, and he will spike, Justin Jefferson will carry more weight in a trade where you can also buy low and sell high in another situation. Jefferson is just a better piece in general when he spikes because of the name brand that he carries.
Okay, so here you go. Justin Jefferson had 2 games of 30 points last year. Devon A-Chain had 3 games of 30 points. He had 5 games of 25 plus points and 3 games of 20 points.
And who finished higher in fantasy?
And total points? I don't know. I think it's close, actually. Let's see.
It could be.
I think it was A-Chain, actually.
I think it's A-Chain. Yeah, I think you're wrong.
But quarterback, like running back points are easier to come by than wide receiver points, too. And like Jefferson.
That's why I'm saying to take him.
Well, Jefferson had 15 points. No, the wide receivers are harder to get the elite numbers because there was only 6 wide receivers last year that had 15 or more points a game and half point PPR, and there was 11 running backs. So like Jefferson was wide receiver 3 last year.
317 to 299. He got him in PPR.
Okay, did he?
Jefferson got him by 17 points. All right, let's catch up here. Jettas and with Wentz could work. I don't know, man. He doesn't even have a game over 15 points yet this year. He's had good matchups. He said my wide receivers are Debo, Diggs, and Higgins. What are you gonna
say? The Darisaw thing is huge. Darisaw being back, whenever he's a full go, like they couldn't block anybody until then. Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah.
My wide receivers are Debo, Diggs, and Higgins. And then you have to take the Jetta side there, Adam. I would. I just found a play I like tonight. Laporta's got a smash play. He's got a great matchup, by the way. I like Laporta for receptions and yards.
Oh, well, I just told him that he's my captain.
Captain did. Okay, there you go. I like that.
I'm doing Captain Laporta today.
Death says traded Ricky P and Ridley for Brees and Josh Downs. I like that. Bijan, Chase Brown, London, Tyreek, Tet, Sutton. Still, yeah, I'm fine with that. You're getting RB1 value if Brees can turn it around, and I like Josh Downs a lot. Scattaboo, who?
Scattaboo.
Here you go. I'll let you guys take this one away. I'll let the big disco because he called this. How do you feel about Ashton Genty rest of the season?
Oh, I've been telling you guys he's the worst pick you can make in round 1. He's a trap. He's this year's version of Marvin Harrison Jr. And it has nothing to do with him being bad. He's not going to get a lot of third down usage because he's a pathetic pass blocker. And the only reason why he gave up no sacks in 2024 in the Mountain Whack was because they just handed the ball to him 1,000 times because accountants were the guys who were trying to tackle him. With that being said, I don't mind him, but that offensive line is atrocious. You kind of have to just sit there.
Zamir White season?
You kind of just have to sit there and learn your fucking lesson like I did with Zamir White last year and just keep rostering him and keep starting him. Because, like, at the end of the day, man, you made your bed. You didn't listen to me in the offseason. That's on you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like him.
I sound like
such
an arrogant snob. Imagine I was that arrogant. Imagine I am that arrogant. I swear to God.
Nate, I am not trading Tucker Craft for Hunter Henry. Let's be real. How do you feel about it? Who?
No, you don't do that.
How do you feel about Genty?
I think it's all on the coaches at this point. Like, they are not using this right at all.
Do you think it's the Pico doesn't know how to run a run scheme after being a head coach for 35 plus fucking years?
It has nothing to do with coaching and scheme. It has everything to do with offensive line play. Put on the all.
Yeah, true.
He is averaging 0.2 yards per carry before contact.
But they're not.
That's a league low.
Right, but they need to use him in the receiving game, which he can do very well. But they're not doing that to open up the middle.
But in the NFL, you cannot be a receiving back if you are getting fucking knocked over on a chip. Your job, your goal prior to going out on your route as a receiving back predominantly is to chip and end and assist in the protection game. And you are a non-factor as a blocker, and then you're on the fucking floor getting ragdolled. So you're non-factor in the blocking game, and you're non-factor as a receiver as well. It's pathetic.
I have not gotten to that game this week, so I
put on the all 22 from the games before if you have access to it, because it's significant. He gets ragdolled in pass protection. That's why he comes off for Zamir White.
Dan says, "Sleaze, I play Garrett Wilson in every DFS lineup this week. Quite possible. The last week he's viable because Fields is his quarterback. Do you remember week 1 with Fields? Dan, are you forgetting this as well? All right. Every time that something is wrong with Dan, I always get the lean around, break around fucking response. I love it.
Aren't they on Monday Night Football? So you can't really play them on DFS unless you're doing like the two game slate.
This is a good one. London or JC's in rest of the season.
It's close.
I still want to say Drake, but I think I'm leaning JC's. He looks like an alpha, man.
It's close.
It is very close. In full PPR, it might just be JSN.
JC's right? It might be.
Here's mine. I don't think you're wrong either way.
Yeah.
Based off of where you're going right now in the season, I don't think you're wrong either way. And they're both.
If Kirk comes in, does it hurt more London?
No.
I think that was an anomaly game by Penix. I don't think it happens again.
That was terrible. I mean,
it was very bad. It was very bad.
London is still coming off of a pretty significant AC joint sprain in his shoulder.
True.
So, like, he's going to be a ramp up. But at this point, I don't think you're wrong either way. They're both fantastic players moving forward.
I agree. Quincy, you've been in the show since the offseason, right? Hasn't Quincy been in here? Jordan Mason's been my league winner since day one, bro. Second most owned running back. It's time. It was never Aaron Jones. He's always hurt.
Who's your most owned?
Judkins. Judkins and Jordan Mason are my top 2 most owned running backs. I'm loving it right now.
I need to revisit my James Conner and my Najee Harris exposure right now. So.
Najee's your number 1.
No, he's not.
Close.
Scattaboo's mine. I'm pretty happy with that.
That's nice.
My number 3.
You guys see Detroit winning tonight? Anybody?
I mean,
I'm taking the Ravens and the points.
It's a 3.5, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I take the points in Ravens.
Dude, I think the Ravens will drop 40 by themselves.
Najee's my second highest owned running back for what it's worth.
Eckler's my third, so I'm with you. It's solidarity.
but my highest owned
Eckler?
wide receivers: Brian Thomas Jr., Matthew Golden, and Xavier Worthy.
Hang on.
You know.
Let's go like this. Here we go. Running back, main. Okay. Position, running back.
Speaking of that stuff.
Oh, Judkins, ETN, Braylon Allen, Jordan Mason, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, top 6.
That feels nice.
CMC in your top 6 is nice.
So the Drafters Mini 3, I randomly have a team in 3rd right now. And I went and looked at it. And
I never check these, dude. You guys check these a lot?
Well, I just happen to see it like in the thing. But like I have five RBs and 2 of them are Connor and Eckler. So
yeah, that's cooked.
It's like, oh damn it.
The 1-2 punch with Mason would have been nice. All right, so we got 15 minutes here. Let's just scroll through these games. If you guys got any comments, drop them in there. Raiders Commanders. I like Mariota. He played great. Top 10 quarterback performance from him. Terry McLaurin down with the injury. I never drafted Terry. I stayed away from it. All best ball, everything. I hated Terry McLaurin this year. Not to say that the injury is what I was looking for, but didn't like that. I didn't like JCM as a starter this week either. He didn't come out as a starter. You know, Rodriguez came out, led the goal line work. McNichols popped a big one. Geno Smith and this Trey Tucker was kind of an aberration game. But Trey Tucker, guys, is playing top 10 wide receiver usage right now, 90% snaps. So when you said don't waste any fab on him, Disco, I don't say spend it all, but that is enough usage to be relevant for fantasy football to pick him up off the wire.
He's going to be irrelevant against one of the most matchups in week 4.
Yeah, but he's playing the outside wide receiver the whole time. He's not the
going
slot
to
guy.
be irrelevant against. So, like when I say don't spend your fab, it's because people pick these guys up like a Troy Franklin, expect them to produce like they did last week. So everybody's going to blow their fat. Like, how many leagues and how many leagues are we going to see Troy Franklin released on this week? 4.
Oh, that's what we said last week. But I don't think that's the same with Trey Tucker. He's got consistency. There's a difference.
100% the same thing with Trey Tucker this week because he's not going to put up 40 fantasy points.
I don't know if you guys went over this yet, but like my biggest buy is Turpin by far right now.
Why? I'd rather have Tolbert for the volume.
I think Turpin's the more
explosive. J-Mo. Yeah,
I think Turpin's the more explosive player, but you got to look at the matchup, right? And the matchup is saying that it's Ferguson and it's George Pickens.
Oh my God,
maybe Fergie. A little bit of Devontae.
Fergie.
That's what the matchup is saying.
I mean,
Turpin has the most upside, and I said that during my waiver wire video. Turpin has the most upside as a ceiling player and as an explosive player. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
just not this week.
Yeah, I hadn't seen they're playing the Jets. That is
the Packers.
Oh yeah. Probably nobody on that team.
Ferguson.
All right, let's run through them quick here. Any comments? Raiders, Commanders? Not really. The game was kind of Falcons, Panthers 30-0 aberration game. I can't believe. I think the NFL just script read like $100 million on Bijan's rushing yards that they made on that fucking prop. I think they killed everybody. The scary thing for me is when the Panthers get hot, Dave Canales, they can go rolling. So, I mean, give them a little confidence here. Let's see what happens. Bryce Young looked all right. Texans-Jags game was the ugliest game of the week. I think both these teams suck. I think both of them are irrelevant. I think that both these offenses I'm staying away from. They're fucking terrible. What do you guys think?
I don't know how many passes did the Jags drop?
Jags.
Like the Jags dropped what, like 8 passes between the receivers? Something
Parker
crazy.
Washington dropped a wide open one that was killer, kind of like Marvin Harrison.
I mean, De'Ami Brown is banged up, is he not? Like he's got a shoulder situation right now. I think Parker Washington, if De'Ami Brown misses, is a legitimate start this week against San Francisco.
Yeah,
Parker Washington.
Yeah,
Brenton Strange started to feast too when De'Ami went down.
Yeah,
and man, if they would just realize to get Travis Hunter the ball, did you see him on that screenplay, dude? He looked like fucking Malik Neighbors.
He's a great corner who plays wide receiver from time to time.
Yeah.
He could be like. Who was the guy that had the 2 returns?
You might as well throw BTJ at corner if
Minnesota
that's going as well.
Rogers?
Yeah. He's basically Rogers.
Yeah, he's basically Rogers. It's fantastic.
I don't believe that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. He's trolling. It's fine.
Hey, man, didn't you have like a cupboard, like an entire like fucking cupboard of receipts for
I got receipts.
So what? Like
I got receipts. I got BTJ number one
you
receipts
share them?
too. I got
'Cause,
all
like,
of them.
I feel like we're never going to be able to see them at this point.
Who will score more fantasy points tonight? I'm going Derrick Henry. I think King Henry scores twice tonight.
I hope to God he does not.
Off a 2-point game last week, he's coming out pissed off. When on the bright lights in a primetime game is he not scored a touchdown in your fucking life?
No, I know he's going to. I just need him to score less than 17 points.
I need 22, so I'm there with you.
Honestly, nothing else matters than my main lineup, and my main lineup right now has Cam Scatabo and Travis Etienne. I need Derrick Henry to outscore Travis Etienne by like double in order for me to be like a top 500, top 250, and have a lineup that's
nice,
well versed. Because I like this team. I like this team a lot to go deep. So I need Derrick Henry to be a monster right now.
I like that. Not much more from me there. Chargers, Broncos, man. Bo Nix and the Broncos are off to a very bad start offensively. I can't really explain it. Sutton got loose on a little busted play touchdown. Harvey got a couple catches. Harvey's not being used at all. He got 4 touches in the game. Hampton with Najee going down as a league winner. And all of us got to apologize about Quentin Johnston, the fucking wide receiver 1 for the Chargers. Unbelievable. What do you guys think? Any more takes on this game?
I was telling people to not count QJ out. I just didn't end up with a bag. I was like, man, he's better than you think. Like I was more out on Trey Harris. Surtain. Yeah.
I mean, he lit Surtain up, and he had another wide open one where he toasted him for a touchdown and he missed it.
Right. So one thing on the Broncos themselves, like Bo was a rookie last year, and it was more expected, but he started very, very slow for the first 4 games last year too. So I mean, he should be a lot better this year, right? But maybe he's the new they're the new Bengals. Maybe.
I mean, they played Tennessee, Indy. I'd say the Chargers a bad matchup, but they had good matchups too. That's the bad part. I'd say if you played, 3 playoff contending teams, I'd be like, all right, maybe slow start. He's had good matchups and not done shit. I mean, so a little worried there, but
did you guys see that Jalen Carter ended up post game? He ended up with Jared versus chain around his neck. Rumor has it they both wagered their chains, and he got Jared versus chain.
Oh God, that's tight. Yeah, I like that.
I got the picture right here.
They're both going to be suspended.
Yeah,
they wagered
for that probably. Yeah,
gonna get him in trouble. Like that's tight. That would be hilarious if he gets suspended after that first game, the spitting, and then this happens. It would be the funniest possible outcome.
Who scores more points tonight? Full PPR, Gibbs or St. Brown? I think Gibbs gets it done in the receiving game, not the running game. But I think I like St. Brown.
I do.
Yeah, I like St. Brown to get a chunk, or it just depends if he finds the end zone or not. I think he's going to have
the passing game is where they struggle right now. So I mean, you got to go with that.
I think he's going to find a chunker.
What do you guys think about the prop on 12.5 longest reception for Gibbs?
Love it.
It's my favorite lock of the night.
Mine was 3.5 receptions for Gibbs. That's my
if you look at the opposing wide receivers, the Baltimore Ravens have played thus far, the receiving backs have had an average of 22.5 receiving yards for the longest reception. So it seems to be a trend, and 12.5 seems like the low-hanging fruit in this game. I think Isaac Tesla, 11.5 longest reception. This guy goes for 40 yards every fucking game.
I like the 16.5 over the long. Yeah. I took that.
It's kind of the same bet. He only gets 2 targets a game.
Yeah.
All right, let me run through these here, then let's make a quick card here. So Seahawks blow out the Saints. We all called that. Caleb Williams looked fucking great. My smash quarterback of the week. 4 touchdowns, blew out the Cowboys like everyone does. 49ers held on versus a terrible safety call, but we're falling apart. We lose Nick Bosa. The injuries keep piling up. It's fucking ridiculous. Chiefs pull off the win. CMC's going to go fucking all the ways and carry them all.
He is. He'll be the only guy alive.
Disco with a great Thornton call on the Chiefs game, by the way. He should have had 2 touchdowns.
2 weeks in a row, buddy.
That's what got me in the showdown. And by the way, him being down at the 1 is what got me.
Oh,
that's what yes, that saved me. And
when he dropped the catch through his helmet like that or whatever, they didn't call it.
Well, any more points, and I dropped down a lot. And also I was like 0.7 points away from first. So
damn, that'd have been clean.
yeah.
All right, so 5 minutes left here. What let's make a little pick 'em ticket. What is your lock if you had to pick one? Let's just do a small one here. What do you like in this game? Who is your lock?
No, I don't want to take the one he's going to use.
Oh, take it.
Yeah,
I have
I have a lot I like. Yep.
Gibbs over receiving.
Over the 28.5?
Longest.
Okay. Lock that in. What else do you got? What are you going with, Disco?
I'm going to go on the Baltimore Ravens side. I want to say the longest rush for Lamar Jackson, but I feel like he doesn't need to. And the longest rush is a little too heavy for Derrick Henry, but I do like Derrick Henry's rushing yards.
89.5. Okay, we'll lock that in. Thanks for leaving me a lot of options, guys. I'm going to go with Zay Flower. I think I already have this card. Let's switch it up. I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson, longest rush, 18.5.
Okay. So I also love Justice Hill's 15.5 receiving yards.
I like it a lot as well.
You do too? Okay, let's lock that in.
And then I think if you look at the longest reception for Amon-Ra and the longest reception for Sam Laporta, they're both borderline locks, if not like guarantees.
What do you guys think about the under on David Montgomery's yards?
I took it on a couple cards.
I'm not touching it because Justin Matabuke is out, the stout defensive tackle that is the run stopper for the Baltimore Ravens.
I hadn't seen that.
I've also peppered in over 0.5 interceptions thrown for Jared Goff. I feel like my hatred for Jared Goff might fuck me out of 100 extra tonight.
I think he throws a pick.
Let's go with that. Let's go with a pick for Goff.
I'm not against that. I have a couple cards with that in it.
Like,
you guys don't like Mark Andrews at all? Like his longest of 35? I know he's done shit, but that seems so low.
I've analyzed this game like I used to, where I used to like crush these pick'em tickets. Like I'm back to analyzing games the way I used to, where I fucking study and read every fucking anomaly, and the props that I laid out to you guys are the most likely.
Okay. You don't like Tyler Loop's kicking?
I don't bet on kickers because like shit happens. Missed field goals, fucking kicks get blocked. I don't bet on them. Even though it should be fucking free this week. If we learned anything, it's not.
I hear you. All right, guys. We made it an hour. We didn't get the full recap. We took a bunch of questions. I'm heading out to Vegas this Friday, so I'm pumping content here, and then I'm out. I'll do a live show on Thursday with Disco, and then I'm done. I think Disco is doing, what are you doing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or I don't know what your schedule is.
Why the fuck would I do Friday? I'm doing Thursday before you. What time are you on Thursday?
7 p.m. Eastern. Okay,
so I'll be like Thursday at 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern time, leading into the game, and then leading into your stream. And then Saturday, I think I'll be with Hutchinson Brown because I need a replacement for Sleaze because he's going to Vegas. Hames, what are you doing Saturday night?
What time?
6 p.m. Eastern.
I will be driving home from work. I get home about 7:15.
Okay, the link will. Oh fuck, we'll be done hopefully by then.
Yeah,
it'll be Hutchinson Brown joining me on Saturday, and then we'll be live Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time because there's a game in Dublin. Entering all start sits there, and then I'm gonna sleep.
Through the games?
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, right. Don't bullshit.
Fuck that.
All right, guys. Make sure you go smash a sub right there on my guy Big Draft Energy here. Let me grab I know you guys are in chat. It takes you 1 second, man. Pop out the chat. Go support these guys. They didn't have to show up here. They didn't have to help with the show. They didn't have to chop it up. They did on their free time. Here we go. I'm gonna throw in Who Hames here as well. Go smash a sub on the Who crew. Smash a sub on my guy Big Draft Energy. And I will catch you guys Thursday, man. I'm going to be doing rankings, stardom, sit-ems, smash plays, everything like that. They're already out. And I'll catch you guys on Thursday, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Peace.